Okay, so welcome to our Sunday night team call. I'm recording, so just keep that in mind as you proceed through the call. I'm going to try to keep it under 20 minutes so that you guys can go enjoy your Sunday evening. And what I want to talk about two things tonight. One is just going to kind of be a little basic, this is what we're doing kind of thing, and then one is going to be a little more into building your business, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is a new way to do the 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond program. So what we've been doing traditionally is we have been having somebody run a group monthly, and that person would be posting daily, and they would also be recording weights and kind of keeping track of everybody, and we would have, you know, a date where people would start. It would always be the first Monday of the month, and then of course we would open the group prior to. Now, the logistics of running one of those groups is overwhelming, to say the least. That's why I have divvied it to different area managers and VPs on my team. But so that no one person was having to do the whole thing, because it's a lot of work to do. So what Deanna Heron has done is she has put together a blog, and it's basically the 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond blog. What I love about it is that you can bring people in any time. They don't have to wait until the first Monday of the month. How many times have you gotten people excited and then you're like, okay, we're going to start in 2 weeks? So they have to wait to start. So what this allows people to do is they can start the next Monday if they would like. It does start on a Monday, and I'll show you how it's laid out. But this blog would be in addition to support that you give them along the way. So you want to give them encouragement, daily encouragement, maybe send them, you know, little messages, or you know, different ways of coaching them and encouraging them and supporting them. Okay. So I'm going to be opening basically a group that's going to stay open all the time, and it's going to be our team 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond group on Facebook. The other thing I like about this is people don't have to be on Facebook to get all the information. They can go online to this this blog and get all the information. So, and it is password protected and all that, which I'll explain later. But let me just show you what it looks like. Let me share my screen. See if I can do this. And let me find it. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Shake your head if you can. Okay. All right. So this is the welcome page, the home page of the blog, 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond. So this is, you know, kind of giving them the overall picture here. Then we have the Getting Started section, and then the Getting Started section, you can see that there's, you know, how to balance your blood sugar, shake recipes and other yummy extras, talking about sugar addiction, supporting elimination organs, clean eating, organic eating, food philosophy, foods to avoid. So that's kind of the stuff we would be posting in the week prior to them getting started, okay? Then you can see there's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, okay? So under week 1, here are all the week 1 recipes. They click on those and print them out. What I like about the recipes is there are different kinds. Look, there's week 1 for fall and winter. There's week 1 if you're vegan. There's week 1 for spring and summer. So they can choose, they could pick all 3 and pick 1 or 2 things from each one, or they can just, you know, pick 1. Then the Monday they start, here's their Monday blog. Okay, and then the next day is their Tuesday blog. So a lot of the stuff that we were posting every single day is now right here, and they can go to this blog and see it. You can easily, you know, send them the link each day. Once you click on Tuesday, you can come up here, copy and paste, and you can send them the link. It'll ask for the password, but I'll give you that when it comes time. But what I love is that it's all laid out here, and they can go on and they can start any day. And you can work alongside with them, which is nice as well. They have a post 30 days. It talks about how to reintroduce foods. There's results and testimonials, and then a gallery of encouragement, which is just simply some of these internet memes that they've used over time. So there's pros and cons to doing it either way, but I think this is a great way. As people are feeling better or have questions, they can post the questions in our group. We can all post encouragement in our group for the people that we have going. So my thought was that we would start this, kind of full force, getting people to start Monday, January 1st. So January 1st this year is a Monday. And so what we need to do is start now getting people psyched and pumped up, because they're not going to want to start this before the new year. Most people aren't going to want to start this before the new year. So you really need to pump it up, which means we need to be talking about it on Facebook, and maybe sending private emails out about the fact that we're going to have this 30 days to healthy living, and we're going to start it January 1st. And to get prepped for it. So what I want to remind you guys is in your post, first of all, if you have a business page, a Facebook business page, I would suggest doing all of these posts from your Facebook business page and not necessarily on your personal page. You can always share your business page on your personal page, but it looks more professional if it's the Arbonne Independent Consultant posting. Make sure you don't post any actual numbers as far as the cost of the program. You can talk about what Arbonne offers, because everybody offers the same. Arbonne offers everybody 40% off the nutrition package or whatever. So you can talk about Arbonne's discounts. You just can't talk about any discounts that you would be making on your own, like if you were trying to, run your own special or something. So you guys, we really need to start pumping this up. I'm probably going to write after Thanksgiving. I'm not, let people enjoy their Thanksgiving. But after Thanksgiving, really start sending out some emails, sending out some private messages. And probably about the middle of December, I will create this group. And I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet. If you guys have any ideas of what it could be called. I know that there's another VP that has a group, and right now it's called Fit for Fall. But she's going to be changing the name of it. And so I guess you can just update the name of it as you go. So anyway, so probably mid-December we'll have a group, and we can start adding people to that group. And then this page will then officially, this group will officially launch January 1st. But if you have somebody that comes in on January 8th and they want to start, they can start. So it doesn't mean you have to wait until the next February or the next 28 days to get started. So I think there are some good benefits as well. If you want to work with your client and help them be accountable by reporting their weight and measurements and all of that, you can do that. It depends on the person and how comfortable they feel, but and ask them to share their wins on the Facebook page too, and just encourage each other. So anyway, I think it'll probably evolve as we go, but I really like the idea of it. Okay. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is something that we saw last year, and we can do this year too, and it's called Beat the Bulge. Let me find it. All right, so here's the flyer. So Beat the Holiday Bulge. It's a 15-day, it's really 14-day, kind of like a mini challenge. Fight the dreaded holiday weight gain, enjoy the festivities, eat your favorite foods. Keep it simple. We will write a simple plan of what to do on the festive days and what to do on the non-festive days. Simple, real, guilt-free. So free private Facebook group with recipes, health tips, optional exercise challenges, and that kind of thing. So if we have people who want to do this, we can open a Facebook group and support them that way. Okay. What else was I going to show you? Let's see. They put together packages for this, and I can email you guys, or if you, I'll put the Dropbox link on our page. But Here's the individual packages here. 1 bag of protein, 1 box of fish sticks, 1 bag of fiber. New preferred clients get a free gift. We recommend Digestion Plus or Fit Chews. Preferred client price $121.60 plus shipping and tax, and preferred client fee $20. Accountability package. So I guess this is like the bigger package. I think this is the just the nutrition ASVP. And then down here it talks about the products. Okay. And let's see. There was one more. I don't remember what this is. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's actually all 3 things. So here's Beat the Bulge Challenge Daily Cheat Sheet. Stick to this on the days when you don't have any festivities so you can enjoy your time on the days you do. On festive days, increase shakes to 2 times a day and enjoy the parties. So it gives you your morning, your mid-morning, your afternoon, your mid-afternoon, your evening. So these would be on your non-festive days, and you would increase your shake to 2 on your festive days. So the idea with this is to enjoy the holidays without gaining any of the dreaded holiday weight. So anyway, that's that. So I will post that on our page. Let me write this down. I also need to post the text verbiage, which I didn't do, but I will. But I'll post Beat the Bulge Dropbox page. Again, this is something you would have to start talking about now because it's already the 22nd, and technically we'd want them to start on December 1st. So it's December 1st to the 15th. And so you'd want to start talking this up now, even before Thanksgiving, so that we can get them the products that they need to get started on the 1st. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how to stop. Oh, here it is. Stop share. Okay. I think there it is. Yay. Okay. So now, so that's really what I just kind of like a nuts and bolts thing about the 30 days to healthy living and beyond, and having kind of a new way to do this, and then also talking about that Beat the Bulge challenge December 1st to the 15th. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I was talking with a couple of gals when I went to this retreat, and what they were saying is that, and I've heard this before, but I've never really thought about how to implement it or even how to keep track of it. And basically that someone needs 7 to 8 exposures for Arbonne to really connect with them. Okay, so maybe you connect with them at a presentation, and maybe they purchase a, I don't know, lip treatment. That's what I have right here. They purchase a lip treatment, and then maybe you follow up with them again. And so that's kind of 2 touches there, okay? But to really get connected with Arbonne, they need 7 to 8 exposures. And a lot of times by the 8th exposure, if you're still connecting with them after, if they still agree to connect with you, you usually have a consultant by the end of that 8 exposures. So, exposures can be in person. So like at a group presentation or a coffee appointment kind of thing. Maybe a live Discover Arbonne, a live Healthy Happy Hour event, different events, even a one-on-one where you're doing maybe a makeup consultation, or maybe you're doing some kind of samples with them, like hair samples, or there's so many ways that you can do. But it can also be over the phone if you're connecting with somebody that's long distance. It can be through an email or a Facebook message, especially if you're asking them to watch an opportunity video or listen to an opportunity call. So there's so many ways to make these connections and or exposures. Okay, so I did make a chart. Maybe I will screen share again. I did make a chart. And this is kind of, it's really not, it's not beautiful or anything, but here you go. It's certainly not rocket science, but the idea is that this is a funnel, okay? You have this funnel, and you're kind of pouring people into your funnel. Not everybody is going to like come out the other side. You know, you'll have some people fall off, and that's okay. But the idea is that you get them down and you document their first exposure and figure out how to get them into their second exposure. Does it matter the order that this goes in? It doesn't. Okay, because some people you might meet at a group presentation, and then maybe you ask them if they'd be willing to watch the opportunity video. They just released a new opportunity video. It's fabulous. It's 6 minutes, so that's good. And then maybe you ask them to listen to a Discover Arbonne call, and then maybe you ask them if you can follow up with the 4 questions. That would be another exposure. Maybe you're going to host a beauty bar, which is basically skincare and makeup and nutrition all in one big, you know, event. So there's different ways here, and these can be changed. I mean, I just kind of threw out some of the things I was thinking of. These can be changed, so I'll keep this as a Word document, or they can be added to. It doesn't just have to be these exposures here. You can add to them as well. But the idea is that you get your prospect into this funnel and you get them as many exposures as you can as quickly as you can. Okay, so down here it says we want our prospects and new clients to have at least 8 exposures to Arbonne. There is not any particular order to this, and to make it happen as soon as possible. Okay, so so I'm going to start using this as a guide to help me basically get my clients or my new prospects a better look at Arbonne via these different things. Okay, you know, out-of-town people will be a little bit different than in-town people, but I think if you're in the process of doing these things, not only will you be exposing your clients and prospects to Arbonne, but you'll also be working the system. You'll be doing the income-producing activities and doing the things that you need to do to grow your business. So it's really a win-win situation here. So my thought was, you know, this week is going to be mostly a week of, you know, Thanksgiving and family and all of that, and you probably don't have a lot of parties planned this week. But this might be a good week to ask somebody to listen to a call or whatever. And it can be somebody that's already a client, and maybe you start putting them on this, put somebody that's already a client that purchases product, and start asking them if you can start getting them in front of all, you know, doing these different things and get them in your funnel and get them to do these exposures and see what happens when they come out on the other side. You never know, you might have a new consultant. Okay, so my own personal goal, okay, and I will throw this out to you guys as well, is to get at least 5 people in my funnel this week. And for me, it's going to be people that are already in my business, you know, people that already purchase product from me, or have purchased product from me. And so, you know, there's lots of samples that I could send out. There's Discover Arbonne calls they can listen to. There's opportunity videos that they can watch. If they're local and they want me to come give them a 5-minute facial or do a 5-minute face with them, I can do that. You know, those kinds of things. So I want to encourage you, because this will be activity, to print this off and writing myself a note to post this. To print this off, and this week when you know, we're kind of in a lull as far as activity goes, trying to see if you could get some new people in your funnel. And like I said, it doesn't have to be brand new people. It can be people that are already in your business in some way. So that is what I have for you. Let me see. Let me unmute everybody. Okay. So do you guys have any questions or comments or thoughts?
No, I don't have any questions.
Karen?
What is the 5-minute face?
Actually, there's a video link I can send you. Basically, it's, you know, putting your foundation and your powder and your blush and doing an eye mascara in 5 minutes. And so it just gives people a quick, you know, in the morning they need to be they want to quickly do their makeup. So you're not like teaching them this like smoky eye technique or anything like that. It's like,
okay.
this is the basic thing. This is the basic 5-minute face. But there's a video that this gal in Canada did, and she does a really good job on the video, and she looks amazing after she's done. Like, geez. So that's the 5-minute face.
Cool.
So any other questions?
The only other thought I came up with was once upon a time I used to use the funnel, and not for Arbonne, for something else. And I used to have a magnetic board, and I would put people's names on it, and I would actually like physically move them through, so you can kind of see like where they are. But I could see to where you could use it with like touches, so you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you could move them through. Like to number 5, they've been touched 5 times, not necessarily for what they were touched for, but just for how many, to have a quick visual.
That's really cool. Do you have you don't have that magnetic board anymore, do you?
No, I just bought like just like one of those like kind of like dry erase magnetic boards.
Did it look like an actual funnel?
Yeah, I actually used colored tape and made an actual funnel.
And then each, like, you would draw a line or something down, and that's
between the different layers.
So
yeah,
what would happen with the people that made it all the way through?
they would become clients.
Okay. Did you ever have it? I'm assuming this was with Cutco. Was this with Cutco?
No, actually, this was when I worked for a software company, and I helped with the sales and marketing. So
okay, so you weren't really looking for business partners at that point. You were looking for...
No, we were looking for actual clients who would start using our software, but it was the same thing. It was a long sales process, so you wanted to like know where they were within it.
That's so smart for visual people, and I'm a visual people, so yeah. I love that idea. I love it.
I could see to where it'd be inspiring too, to see like, okay, I have a whole bunch of people at 7, let's try and get them to 10.
Yeah. How many levels did you have in your funnel?
Oh gosh. It didn't go by numbers, so it went by different. But I want to say there was 6 off the top of my head.
Okay. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. I love that. Well, I want to encourage you guys, if you're visual like I am, to, get yourself a magnetic board and some tape. Worst case scenario is you have a piece of paper like I have, printed out. Here, look, I printed mine out. So, and go ahead and just start putting people in your funnel. What if you just got 1 person in your funnel? Is that more than you had yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's okay to start small. It's okay to, not have a lot of people going at one time, but to just be consistent with what you have. Okay. So, maybe you decide I want to add 1 new person to my funnel each week. After a month, you'll have 4 new people. Okay. And then the idea is to stay consistent and try to get them to get at least 8 different exposures in a relatively short period of time. So that's it. So the next time I'm going to talk to you guys will be after Thanksgiving. So everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
And I will. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. So Facebook message me or something.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.